All right, video number 2 coming your way. We're going to start right away by calling this problem C because it goes with the other two video or the other video we had. So here's problem C. It says 2x squared plus 7xy plus 6y squared. And I hope you notice right away that that's kind of weird. It doesn't follow our normal setup. Except it kind of does. If you just look at the x's, the first one has an x squared, the middle has just an x, and the last one does not have an x. So that follows the normal setup. And actually, if you look at the y's and you kind of go backwards, notice the last piece has a y squared, middle has a y, and the first one doesn't have any y. It's just going to be something a little bit weird. We will do a product sum chart like normal, but notice the middle is an xy, not just an x. So like when I trade it in and I normally get like a 4x and a 2x, I will get a 4xy and a 2xy, and everything will come out normal. So let's look at that. First times last would be 2 times 6, that's 12, with a 7 on the right. This is my favorite one, both and both what? Both positive. There's no negatives in this problem, so that makes it easier. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, and that should be it. And you should see pretty quickly that 3 and 4 are going to give you the combination you want. All right, that gives you 7. So 2x squared, and here's the only tricky part, is it's not just 3x like normal, it's going to be 3xy, and it's going to be 4xy, and then it will leave plus 6y squared at the end. Now let's see how that's going to affect things. When I group them, and you look at the first group, 2 and 3 don't have anything in common, but both of these pieces have an x, so let's pull an x out. That means the 2 is still there, and one of the x's is gone, so I only have 1. The plus and the 3 is still there. The x is gone, but the y is still left behind. So the parentheses has 2x plus 3y. Second set, I see a 2 in common, so we got a plus and a 2, and these guys have a y in common. So 4 divided by 2 is just 2. X is still there, but the y is gone. 6 divided by 2 is 3. I had 2 y's, but I took one away, so there's just 1 y left, and if you look, your parentheses still match. So you know how to do the rest. It's x plus 2y with a 2x plus 3y. And there you go. So these are just a little bit weird. They have an xy. It's because the binomials there, the first part has an x, the second part has a y, and it just created something a little bit different in the problem. All right, let's try one more. And then you'll be ready for your exit slip and your homework. Problem D says 2x squared minus 11xy, so there it is, and then plus 5y squared. Okay, jump right into your product sum chart. 2 times 5 is going to give me 10 on the left, which means both something. Negative 11 goes on the right, so that must mean now it's both negative. Combinations for 10 would be 1 and 10 or 2 and 5. If I make them both negative, it gives me 1 and 10 right away. Your 2x squared stays. Drop these guys in. Remember, they're not just x's now, so it's going to be minus 1xy. Don't really need the 1 there. And minus 10xy. And then plus 5y squared. All right, group them. Oh, and right before I did that grouping there, I realized that I have to slash and dash that thing. I got to change it. So we group right there also. Let's see. First group, no number, just an x, which will leave me with the 2 and an x. The minus and the 1, I'm not going to put the 1 there, but the minus with the y I will keep. Second group, I see a minus right away, a negative on that 10. 10 and 5 have a 5 in common. They don't have an x, but they do have a y. Negative 10 divided by negative 5 is 2. X is still there, but the y is gone. 5 divided by negative 5 is negative 1. Oh, I don't need the 1 there, do I? And there's still a y left, so it'll be 2x minus 1y or 2x minus y. And it should just come out pretty easy. There's your x minus 5y and 2x minus y. All right, hopefully that one was quick, easy, made sense. The only thing that's different on these problems is you have an x, y in the middle. All right, good luck with your exit slip and your homework.